Hello, Edison families and our guest families. This is Dr. Lee, principal at Edison Elementary, and I wanted to share a little information with you regarding our Edison summer programs, and we welcome you. Our programs are going to start June 21st, and I will share a little more information in this presentation about what to expect. So, first of all, here are our room assignments. We have 13 teachers running our summer experience, which runs from 8 o'clock in the morning until 12:20 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. That's our summer experience program. You can see the teachers listed here, and you should have received an individual invitation indicating which teacher your student has and which room they'll be located in. And we also have afternoon programs of cactus art, which was through the Level Up website. And there already is a list, and the students have RSVP'd. And then there's Girl Scouts also through the Level Up website, and they do have an RSVP'd list. We also run prime time for students who are enrolled in the morning program, and only students who are enrolled in the morning program, so they will have a full day of activities. So some of you signed up for the morning program only, the summer experience from 8 to 12:20. Some of you signed up only for the art program, or maybe only for the Girl Scouts program. Some of you signed up for the summer experience morning program and one of our afternoon programs, including the prime time. So hopefully you know your schedule and you know which ones you signed up for. If you're receiving this message and you're viewing this presentation, you at least signed up for the summer experience morning program. Okay, so for our arrival and dismissal routines, the students are going to arrive at the 35th Ave gates. So that's all students at 8 o'clock in the morning will arrive at the 35th Ave gates. If you're in the art program or the Girl Scouts, you will also arrive at these gates. They will be open, and parents must remain outside at the gate, but students will enter into the campus. For the morning program, teachers will meet the students on the blacktop, arranged by classroom during week 1 until students get familiar with where their classroom is. So students will thereafter go directly to their class upon arrival. So to help the students out, especially the new students, we want to arrange them on the blacktop in their classes first. Once they're familiar with their class assignment, they will go directly to their class when they arrive. Upon dismissal, we have students again who are leaving at 12:20. Students leaving at 12:20, their teachers will walk them out to the blacktop, and the students will need to find their parent or guardian at the 35th Ave gate. Okay, so they'll be out in the blacktop and they will be distanced and they'll be looking for their parent upon arrival, and then they will go home with their parent. For students staying for the afternoon program, they will be having lunch on campus and they will check into their afternoon program after lunch. For the afternoon program, the pickup times at the end of the afternoon program, we have different pickup times. Prime time is pickup at 5 p.m., and they will have actually pickup in a different location at the south gated ramp. The cactus art will have pickup at either 2:30 or 4, depending on whether you did the 1 to 2:30 program or the 2:30 to 4 program. And they will be picked up at the 35th Ave gate, right in front of the school. The Girl Scouts will have pickup at the 5:30 p.m. at the 35th Ave gate. For health and safety guidelines for the summer, hopefully you are all comfortable and accustomed to the check-in procedures that we had during phase 2 during the rest of the school year. Parents have the option now to complete the Clear Pass, which is the online application before arriving. You are not required to show it at the gates any longer. This is a change. Also, what we used to accept was either the Clear Pass or a hard copy of the symptom checklist. That is not required to turn into us. We will not be collecting them. So hopefully you've gotten familiar with those questions on the Clear Pass and or symptom checklist about making sure you don't have COVID symptoms to send a student to school, and you haven't been in contact with somebody who has COVID to send them to school. And so hopefully you're taking care of that at home, And again, we will be accepting students onto campus without collecting or checking either of these things. Okay, so we trust in an honor system way. However, if students demonstrate symptoms while they're on campus, you will be getting a call. So if your student appears to have the symptoms, our health office will call you and they will determine next steps. It could mean, if it is a COVID symptom, they may require pickup or dismissal on that day and or quarantining depending on the situation. So just be aware, if you send a student to school and then they do develop symptoms or they have the symptom and it's evident that they have the symptom, we will be contacting you, most likely for pickup. Students will be required to wear their masks still while at school, except for when they're outside taking mask breaks or in no mask zones or standing on an eagle. We have eagles painted on the ground 6 feet apart. Or if they're eating lunch at the lunch tables where we have marked distancing on either triangles or X's. So students will either be on triangles, which are opposite each other diagonally, or X's, which are opposite each other diagonally. And we will be providing personal protective equipment, the PPEs, to all classrooms, and it's available to all students, including masks, hand sanitizer, hand washing stations, and gloves. If there's special requests for gowns or face shields, we have those as well. Students will continue to be asked to follow the distancing guidelines at 5 feet at least as well, and they will have, if they stay for the full day program, they will have a lunch and recess combined. If they're just for the morning program, they will have a wellness break or recess 1 or 2 times in the morning. So we will allow them to do that as well. For attendance and meals, our attendance will be taken daily and students must attend daily. Our summer program is very short. It's only 4 weeks, Monday through Friday, for the 4 and almost 4.5 hours. So we do expect students to attend daily. If they miss 2 days, they may be expected or dropped from the program. It's not to say that they will definitely be dropped, but they may be dropped because that does add up to a significant amount of time because these are, again, short programs. But if you do have to miss, please call our office to report the absence. Let us know why. If it's related to illness, that will be helpful for us. If it's related to something else, like a longer term absence, that will be helpful to us because we may have the option to move students into an online program, which is not at Edison. It's actually housed at another site. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of each of your kids. And for meals, the summer experience students not staying for the afternoon program, so leaving at 12:20, will take a grab and go bag to take home, which will have one meal. It might have additional items like breakfast items, and on the Fridays, it might have weekend items. But there's that one bag that they'll take. For students staying for an afternoon program, they will have a lunch to sit down. We're not sure yet if it'll be hot or cold, but it will be a sit down lunch, probably in a bag with some typical lunch approved items. And they will get a grab and go bag for the end of their afternoon program. And they may even have a snack during the afternoon program, depending on if it's prime time or the others. So, in other words, they'll have at least 2 meals if they're here for the full day. And for breakfast items, we will not be serving breakfast, but the grab and go bag is supposed to have breakfast items. So when you receive the bag, it'll have items for the following morning if needed, or it could be eaten as a snack. And if you would like to send a snack with your student to eat in the morning at a break, you may do that as well. And that is it. This is our contact information for Edison. Many of you have already contacted us with questions or you have contacted us upon enrollment. But if you do have questions, you can call our main number here or email Ms. Pimentel, who is our attendance and enrollment clerk for the summer. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in summer on Monday, June 21st.